Today is the 3rd of June. There's some mating fish. It looks like carp, eh, Will? Or those are my friends. I know those guys. Those are, some geese going by. Look at that. We got some mating carp. And we've got, they look funny what they're doing together. Hey guys. Mm-hmm. Oh, really interesting. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Have you ever seen that before? No. Like 4 of them, eh? There's some more in the grasses here. So that's helping grow the fish stock. There's some more out there, Will. Look. There's some more at the farther end. That's pretty cool, huh? Let me see escarpment. Oh, it's quite a miracle to see that today. Look, they look like huge serpents. Oh, Cecil the sea serpent. Hi, Cecil. He's just taking on carp form today. I see them sometimes. I see them frolicking, like right on the horizon during the winter time. I mean, huge, like waves going up and down, like cavorting. It's really weird, huh? Okay. Anyway, quite pretty here. Peaceful, nice, and the sun is nice. Let's go. So, anyway, I've been capturing some solaronics, William, when when the sun is active in its ionic formations, and from the sun, it looks like a very bright day. Okay, the picture looks like overexposed, and then when I take it to Drama App 2, and I put some detail in it, the clouds turn into these silver kind of shapes. Like one was a snake, very well defined, like geometric, organic, very unusual forms. And I thought, what is going on? You know, there's something like radiation or solar ionics or magnetics coming off the sun, the ions, the magnetic ions coming off the sun. The sun, I heard, was losing its magnetics, and it's now called the Great Singularity. It no longer has 3D. It's like flat or beyond one-dimensional, not even part of the duality. Beyond that, the Great Singularity is coming through of the central sun, the real time. Look at those pretty flowers. Wow, eh? This green, yeah. I'm going to show you this. Did Zoe go to the bathroom yet, Will? Oh, look at the trees. The green color, so pretty. And anyway, so this is pretty for the cedar. Yeah. Come on, Zoe. No, we're going this way. Come on. Come on. Let's go. So what do you think that is, William? What do you think is going on with the sun at that point? I don't know either, and nobody knows. They're not sprites. You know what sprites are? Lightning above the atmosphere. Yeah. They make this really cool, they look like angel forms or something, and then some have like these amazing elliptical circles, light circles around them. Like, it's unreal. It's really bizarre what's going on, and it's fun to be part of the discovery. Do you like those e-cigarettes with herbs in them?
Yeah, yeah.
Are they healthy?
Yeah.
Herbs would be healthy, right? And you're not getting, like, is it dangerous to smoke nitrogen or whatever it is?
Mm-hmm.
What's coming off the smoke? What makes it smoke like that? What makes it puff like that? You don't want to have more chemical, like, if it's just like, it looks cool anyway. But I don't know if it's dangerous. What isn't dangerous? It's fun, right? I know what that is, because you can't have the best of heaven on earth because we're not ready for heaven yet, and we're sort of experiencing a semi-hell here, right? It must be like what the Catholics called limbo. What do you think? Well, do you think it's limbo here? It could be limbo.
No, purgatory.
Purgatory. Oh God, that's even worse. It's like one step before hell. So we're going to hell, is that it?
No, well.
Yeah, you never know. But I'm not going to hell. You know why? Because I am love. Love doesn't go to hell. Jesus said descended into hell. Remember? On the third day he rose again. and he ascended into heaven after he had experienced. But I think hell was on earth for Jesus, like with the devil being, tempting him 40 days in the desert. How did he go without bread and water for 40 days? I don't think that's possible. You have to have water, right? Because you can live without food for 40 days, but you can't live without water for 3 days. Okay?
You can always survive no matter where you are. You know what happened?
Zen Buddhists,
You can do
they're survivalists, yeah.
You practice it.
Go beyond the physical.
Yeah.
You become spiritual, and then you realize you're mortal. And I think what the TV and all the garbage is doing to people is telling people, hey, you're not spiritual. But the fact is, like, they're trying to limit us. Oh, you're going to die. When in fact, our spirits are, if they are, when we are part of God, then they are immortal, because God is immortal. And in us must be a single cell soul, the mother cell soul. Before we split into the mitosis and became a fetus, we were at just that one instant we were, and we still have it in us somewhere, that single cell that split. And that's the great singularity, what they call the God particle within us, and it's also within the sun here. And behind the sun, the great singularity is osmotic. It's in us and without us.
Right.
But we don't understand it because we're part of the duality. We're part of, like, everything in half, like, and then the 70 trillion cells within us.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually we cycle back to the great singularity, the mother cell soul. And that's what happens, and it's hard for us because we wake up into consciousness every morning, right, from sleep, deep sleep, where we're probably part of the great consciousness, the great singularity. We wake up and we focus, right? But before that, we're unfocused. And our unfocused lens sees everything, feels everything. There's another sense, probably somewhere, maybe the solar plexus sensibility,
Mm-hmm.
And as we wake up, our minds focus into one area, and we lose sight of all that other area. And that's why we need to sleep, because we have to unfocus our attention, because that focused attention is very draining on our spirit. And why we have to focus in reality, because we made a very focused reality. But it goes to the point of focus, 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 and then no focus again, because you can't get too high def before it all breaks into pixels again, right? So you can get very high def, where everything looks smooth, and it's at a perfect point, and then it unfocuses again. Very strange reality, isn't it? But if you can understand it, you can work with it, you can work with the energies, and you can, make it happen. Make your world happen the way you want it to happen. A lot of times people think, I don't have any effect on the outer reality. I only have an effect on my inner reality, and that not very well. But the thing is, when you meditate, you get into the unfocused world of the mindless meditation, or mindful meditation, where it's so full that it's nothing. And that's the Zen Buddhist philosophy, where it becomes nothing again, unfocused. I thought that was a great philosophy, and I kind of discovered that by accident, because when a lot of people are addicts, they have this situation where they want that, but their mind's too focused, it bothers them because there's something in the past, right? Some trauma in the past. And I believe all people with addictions have trauma, so they need to be treated for post-traumatic stress disorder. And I think then they will cure the addict, because they're not dealing with something in them that was bothering them. And so many people with alcohol and drug-related problems, addictions, need help. And if you can get out of that and help people, that's a beautiful life, That really is. That's a really nice tree there.
Yeah.
And it's a lucky oak. And do you know your background being Welsh and Irish, Celtic?
Mm-hmm.
If you touch the oak tree, it will give you energy. No, we're not going there, Zul. Not today. Don't want to get you bugs. The ticks are out. I don't want her to get ticks. We have to pull them out of her skin with tweezers.
Really?
Yeah, they're bad here. Luckily, I don't think they have that terrible Lyme's disease, but It could happen easily. I don't want to get sick. Here's the, I call this Grand Folk Oak. It's so old, it's over 100 years old. I'd put it at 150. So just think the Indians walking through here would see the same tree, a little smaller. The same tree. The Huron Indians in this area, and the Iroquois, mainly. The Petun, which were Huron, but they took off to Oklahoma. Touch that tree well, it's very good luck. And then tell the tree psychically you love it. Very good. Okay, you're not into that. Okay. Okay, that's just my weirdness. No, a lot of people, they do believe in the power of trees. The trees are our lungs. You see, this is our living lungs, and they are very conscious. Very conscious. In the unfocused world, they are part of our body. Now, we don't see it because we think we're separate from the trees, but we're not. There's a unity of consciousness. And now as you get more into the unfocused realms of consciousness, of cosmic consciousness, not just reality consciousness, guess what happens? Get aware of no separation. Everything is connected. And energies are connecting, going back and forth, and you can work with them. When you learn Tai Chi or you learn Qigong, you're able to work with the energies. And that's what shamans do, that's what Buddhist monks do, that's what a lot of spiritual people do. So anyway, I like this conversation today. Thanks, Will. Okay, bye.